Hi people, and hello my Chili Con Carnage crew, it's Chili here, the man who produces Iron From My Eyes, and I'm doing a 5-minute review on Paralydium's album Universe Calls. With a name like Paralydium, you would think that we're in the Marvel Cinematic Universe or something. I mean, even the album's title sounds like an up-and-coming Avengers movie title, but instead we are met with a rather ambitious record that still contains the grandeur of that world, and then some on this epic prog rock album. So let's discuss. Paralydium are a band created by guitarist John Berg in Sweden back in 2015, back when they were known as the Parlydium Project, and they released a 3-song self-titled EP. It was from this that I heard the song Astral Liberation some 8 years ago, and it ended up on a playlist on high repetition ever since. Now, if that song makes the hair on your balls prick up, then do I have the record for you. After some years of inactivity, I wrote off the band as one of those one and done kind of thing, perhaps even a mini local supergroup given their name. But by happenstance, I was pumping that same song on that playlist the other day, and I did some digging, which led me to find out the band not only continued under a different banner, but had released a new album only days ago. Oh, how the universe just loves to twist my nipples like some sick cosmic ballet sometimes. With such an opportunity to have 12 people watch this video, I knew I must tell them the following. Hey, if you love prog metal, then you must check out this f***ing album. To say that I was enjoying this album would be an understatement. I was pretty much engorged by it for its full 50-minute duration. There was no moment on this album that I found myself bored or felt like there was dead air or a skippable track, which is rare for an album of this magnitude, but alas, here we are. First and foremost, I must mention that John's vocals are equally impressive for their power and buttery texture, like a warm croissant. And I know a thing or two about warm croissants. Not because I'm French, it's because I'm fat. Couldn't stand it if I were French. The music on hand is a mix between this Dream Theater and Symphony X kind of thing, while the first true track, Forging the Past, is not the best foot forward I guess from the album. It sets up the record that teeters on the edge of a concept record. For me, the Arcane Explorer Part 1 is where you get a taste for the band, as the setup piece for the music to go through the motions as it builds up the scene in the opening moments and gives way to a tempo change and of course shifting soundscapes. I must mention also that the drumming is so intense here in parts that I thought Animal from the Muppets was a guest musician. There is an air of craftsmanship on here that seems to have been honed by time as this music plays out and feels like that 90s prog metal that I have missed for what feels like an eternity. It's such a thrill to hear this music play out, and the guitar and keyboard sections just play off each other so well. Massive highlight of the record is indeed that track that I just mentioned, the Arcane Explorer. Another piece that caught me by surprise was the following song, Caught in a Dream, which smashes home the heavy chaotic playing I want that I wasn't expecting, but it felt great nonetheless. The change of pacing in the song reels it back in like it was staring into the abyss of madness, only to have the band bring it back up before it was lost forever. It's pretty ballsy to have a 2-part song on any record. It's even more to put a few tracks between these songs, but when Arcane Explorer Part 2 kicks off, we are in for one hell of a ride with some pretty epic guitar work, and the band just know when to push forward and when to hold off, of course. And this feels so natural, like breathing air to them. The ebb and flow is just simply amazing. Overall, I will give this album a score of 9 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being Sands of Time, Caught in a Dream, and the Arcane Explorer Part 1 and 2. There is something so ambitious about this band, and it seems Sweden has a bouncing underground prog rock community, with Ronnie Stolt as well from the Flower Kings, also from this motherland. I guess the land of IKEA knows a thing or two about how to build up epic music, and must have some kind of secret blueprint that must be found at all costs. Make sure to listen to this album right now. It's got my tick of approval attached to it. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to us, and stay notified for future music related content, because it keeps our manager happy at the end of the day. We are also on Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and all those other social platforms if you want to check us out. As always people, you have a great day and stay spicy.